train each other and we compete against each other as far as team. You know, he has a team, the IFL, the Razor Claws, or something like that.
San Jose Razor Claws.
Yeah, whatever.
What? Okay. Right there.
I think we saw one of your people on American Idol. You see that guy?
I know.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Okay.
it was brutal.
So we have a different relationship that we feed off each other. He helps me get better in grappling. I help get better in striking.
Right.
Okay.
And we also help indirectly. We help each other's teams because as I get knowledge in grappling, he gets knowledge in striking. The teams would benefit from that.
Now, I know you're always working on something different. What are you working on now? Because every time we talk to you, I'm doing this, doing this.
I always do something
Yeah,
crazy.
he's always doing. You're always going. Whether it's a training thing or a different technique, are you working on something new for this next fight?
Well, nothing really new, different for this fight. I'm doing a little bit of anti-jiu-jitsu, which is the new...
What?
Yeah, anti-jiu-jitsu. It's the new non-jiu-jitsu.
Don't touch me. Get away.
It almost sounds like what Hitler was pushing.
Yeah,
But you only want to kill one guy.
Yeah,
right?
I'm very focused on this one guy. So it's, but you know, Mo and I are
Racist.
We're always working on new and different stuff. But we have professional fighting teams now in the IFL, the International Fighting League, and it's the first professional sporting league for mixed martial arts. So we each have a team of 5 athletes in 5 weight classes.
Sweet.
And we have a regular season. We run around and compete against each other.
Okay. Are you up against a lot of people that will, just automatically assume, well, they're just, taking this from the UFC. It's all about the UFC. When, like you said, Dana White just took it over and bought it, but all the legends that made it have nothing to do with it really anymore.
Nah.
Right.
But aren't you still kind of up against that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, they have the strongest brand. They
Great
were
marketing.
They were the first movers, and they have they got the longest term in the market. But the IFL is very different. We do it in a ring. We're team oriented. So
cool.
we are the San Jose Razor Claws. You're what, the Tiger
Sharks.
Seattle Tiger Claws, the Sharks, or something like that. So
it's become kind of the UFC's kind of like WWE in a little way, right?
It totally is.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, they're trying to steal the same model, and they're really trying to. And I got a great acronym for them. It's "You Fight Cheap," the UFC. That's where they're at right now.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, they talk about these $1 million contracts, and I'm sorry, the
6 figure.
The 6 figure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but that's 6 figures over 3 years, and they've locked you in and guaranteed.
No, I can tell. There's all kinds of stuff behind it.
It's all a gimmick, and
I know.
I mean, they're really taking advantage of these poor guys. And people, you look at it from the outside and you see how big and shiny it is, and how cool it is, and how much brand value it has. And these guys dive in there and sign their lives over. But I mean, these guys are starving to death.
Yeah,
the guys in our league, they make a fortune compared to these guys.
Okay, and do you go overseas and do all this stuff too? Or
We're going overseas this coming year, next year.
This year.
2008, we do expansion and we go overseas.
Awesome.
But these guys get a salary. They get health care. They take care of them.
Right.
These guys in the UFC, they sign a contract. You get paid only when you fight.
Oh.
They control you completely, and when they're done with you, they cut you and do whatever they want. And they have a 1-year option to do anything they want with you.
That is cutthroat.
So if someone else comes to get you and they think that you have value, the UFC just goes, "Yeah, we got the option. We're going to keep them."
Right.
I want to ask you. I know you're.
Let me say once again, we're talking with Frank Shamrock. You got to fight on
February 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Showtime.
Live on Showtime.
And this is the first time now that Showtime is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, first time with Showtime and first premium network to jump into the MMA arena.
Okay. I saw this 2005 fight, Randy Couture. They put his age up there, 41. You're, 32, 33? Are you going to go that long? What are you going to do?
How old are you?
I'm 34.
34?
Are you?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to go to 40?
I'm going to go until 40.
Sweet.
I've
Good deal.
I've got a contract and I've got plans to fight through 09.
Okay, right on.
And then, but I'll go as long as my body will go.
Right on.
And as long as my brain is sharp and clear and I'm not taking too many shots.
Well, Liddell put old Couture down on that one last night.
Yeah. What was that one? I mean, it was just really weird that, 1 minute you're standing up and you're fighting, and then a guy just grabs your ankle and you're like, ow! Let that go! Okay, I'm out. I just don't see how you can lose a fight, because someone grabbed your toe or twisted your ankle.
What have they done?
Well, and the joint locks are one of the major, components of it. And if someone threatens to break your foot, I mean, what do you do? So you break your foot or you give up.
Dangling,
a broken foot sucks.
Yeah. But
that sucks.
especially fighting on it, you're kicking it, it's just like a rubber dildo. Not that I've slapped anyone with the face with a rubber dildo.
Still in the box. Whatever. Okay. You pissed him off with the dildo remark. Maurice ain't happy on that one.
Maurice, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry about that.
Right.
Have you ever heard anyone in the ring, scream and go, "Ow!
Oh, yeah.
That hurts!
Yeah.
It's an alley.
And, you know, there was a couple fights I also saw last night.